Hey my loves, how y'all doing today? Happy Tuesday. Glad your girl is feeling a little bit better. Just wanted to come on here and show y'all some love. Even though I was down, still was doing my little research or whatever, because y'all know your girl is a busybody. She can't just be still and be sick like normal people do. But that's some prayers that's going up that, I'm working on or whatever. But I was looking because I've jumped on this group for narcissism. I don't know why I always struggle to say that word, for Narcs, to learn more about Narcs and different things like that. And it was a question asked on that that little group or whatever. And so it was saying, do Narcs know when they have pushed you too far? And my answer is yes, most definitely. I feel like it's intentional when they push you that far, or even when they just out of the blue pick an argument with you or a fight or whatever for no apparent reason at all. And then some of them want to take you over the edge so that they can go even more over the edge, or because it's almost like a tit for tat. So when I was dealing with the narc that I dealt with or whatever, and let me make it clear, I am not in the narcissistic relationship anymore. I am on the outside healing now, and it's about to be a year on the 27th of January. And so I have been on my healing journey for a year, falling in love with myself and getting to know me and finding out who I am and what it is that I want, and not having to worry about how the narc gonna feel if I make this decision, how the narc gonna feel if I go hang out with my friends, how the narc gonna feel if I don't want to do something the narc doesn't want to do. I don't have to deal with that anymore. And it has been a struggle. It has gotten easy, and I'm gonna just say, if there's anything important about the whole situation, it would definitely be the no contact. That has helped me tremendously. But I was in this relationship for 4.5 years, for the ones who are just subbing and don't quite know my story all the way. But there's a lot of videos going back to when this journey first started on up until now. I am learning. I'm not a professional. I am not no narcissist guru. I don't know nothing. I'm learning. And as I learn, I bring it to you guys to share with you the things that I've learned. Because just like you, if you're that person who feel like you're so alone and that nobody would totally understand what you're going through, what you've been through, baby, over here at Shalissa's, that's me. We understand, because we all done been there. We understand if don't nobody else understand. There's some other channels out there too that'll help you understand the situation a whole lot better too. But whatever you can get from this channel, go ahead and grab it, baby. It's there for you. But I just want to make it clear that I am not in this situation anymore. I am healing from this situation. I am now on the other side of the fence. And I'm taking you guys on my journey with me, so you guys see me exit the narcissistic situation to where I am now. And so what I'm learning, I'm bringing to y'all to share the love, because there's still people out there who are not woke yet to this crap that's going on. And it's so heartbreaking, because many of the times that we're in these situations, we don't understand what the heck is going on. We thinking that we're just losing our minds. You're not losing your mind. You're not. Been there, done that, done been laid up in the hospital behind the same stupid narcissistic stuff and tricks and lies and games that's been played on you. Them same games that have been played on me. Mine might have been a little different from yours. Yours might be a little different from mine, but it's all supply to them, and it's all games. So, and it's all mental too. So yeah, so I just wanted to make that clear, that I am not in this situation now. I am on the other side of the fence, healing and moving forward from this situation. And so when I talk about these things, I'm talking about past situations, nothing that I'm currently in right now. I'm talking about past situations. I have over 1,000 videos on my channel now that's talking about narcissism and other stuff. I do more than just talk about narcissism. I talk about gardening. I talk about whatever. So if you just subscribe, you see I got a lot of different stuff going on my page. It's not all about narcissism, but majority of it is narcissism. Okay, so yeah, me and the narc could just be sitting here chilling, talking, having a good time, and it, to me, it was like he had an issue with peace. He couldn't stand peace, because that's all I brought to the table. I brought peace. And so I liked it to chill, hang out, and just, us time. I'd rather us spend more time loving on each other than sitting here fussing and fighting all day over nothing. We would get in arguments about a bottle of water, just for him to discard me, or just for him to go out and do whatever it is that the narc wants to do, because I won't start any problems or give him any ammo to shoot to shoot his shot, to do what it is that he wants to do. I don't feed into it. So like I would see him making these gestures and trying to create situations and stuff. I wouldn't let it bother me. But in the beginning, I did. I used to feed into all of that. So he would have a little attitude after he was just sitting over here smiling and laughing with me a minute ago. Now all of a sudden he looking sad in the face, and if I say something to him, he's smacking his teeth, he looking at me sideways, talking to me crazy and stuff. And then I'm just like, what's the problem? Straight out of his mouth, you. How I'm the problem? What I did? We was just chilling. So how I'm the problem? But something didn't happen to his phone. And I'm just talking about the narc that I was dealing with. Your narc might have been different. He might have, came off at you, or, pushed your buttons in a different way from mine. But it's still the same thing. They find reasons or things that are not there, or things that are not happening at that moment, to start things with you for no apparent reason, just for them to either blow up on you, put their hands on you, curse you out, whatever it is a narc want to do at the time that a narcissist wants to do it, they're going to do it. It ain't nothing you can do to stop it. I done played nice. I done played mean. I done tried to feed into the same game that he playing. None of it works. You can't win with a narcissist. Your only win that you have with them is discarding them and going no contact. That's your only biggest weapon towards a narcissist. Because if they're calling and they're getting some kind of action out of you, that's all they need. It's just a little bit. They don't need a whole lot. So that's why if you hear a lot of people saying, go no contact. Baby, you winning when you do no contact. That is not a small flex. That's a big flex when you dealing with a narcissist, because they hate the silent treatment. They can give them, but they don't like when the silent treatment being thrown at them. They don't like when they can't get in touch with you, know your whereabouts, know what you're doing, know who you with, when they can't keep track of you. They don't like that stuff. So when you take all of that from a narcissist, baby, you winning. Some of them act crazy. Some of them get violent. You just got to know who you dealing with. If you got a violent one, then you got to take it to the police, to the authorities, and start a paper trail. Because they're not going to make the no contact easy. Although this time around, my no contact is going a lot smoother than all the other times. All the other times, he found different ways and different avenues to get in touch with me. So it was like, if I blocked him here, he would go through a family member or a friend or whatever. He found ways to get in contact with me. This time, I meant it. So all those other times, I kind of left, little doorways open for him, because I always wanted him back. This is the first time out of all the 4 years that I've dealt with all this discard and all these pushing my buttons and just walking out and leaving me for no apparent reason, jumping back in like ain't nothing happened. This is the first time that I never wanted him to come back again. Never. And I would have, listen, them words there, let it go, and just never let him back in my life again. Those were some scary words, but now I can say those words with no fear. I don't want him back. He can't come back. It's a wrap. It's a deal. Done deal. So this time is different from all the other times. I've had enough. You know what I'm saying? You can't go through this journey and not have gotten to your point where enough is enough. When you get there, then other things will start happening. But if you like me, I kept saying enough is enough at those times, and I really wasn't done. But enough is enough finally came. And now look at me. And when I tell y'all, I'm that one who was gonna marry this thing, and I was all in, baby. All in. He was the end all, be all. He was the last train ride. That's how deep I was. And letting him go was not in the plans ever. Because I thought I could fix this thing. We gonna work on this thing because this supposed to be my husband. I learned real quick. Took me 4.5 years to learn it, but I learned it. And so now that I done got my lesson and I'm learning more about this narcissistic stuff, baby, I'm telling you, once you get down in that rabbit hole, that's a rabbit hole you can't come out of, baby, because you can't unsee and unhear nothing that you've heard when you go down that rabbit hole. You can't even deny yourself. Like, when you dig down into this rabbit hole, you can't ignore the red flags that you ignored when you weren't open to it. It's like, dang, they did do me like that. I did experience that. They did do stuff like that. They did say stuff like that to me. Baby, you'll walk into a world where you felt like you belong. Like, over here, people understand exactly what you've been through. And I was lost just like y'all. I'm telling you, I walked over here and got on this side of the narcissistic track. And I'm just like, boy, I ain't never think that anybody else went through the things that I went through. I'm talking about laid up in the hospital, walking around here losing my mind, thinking I'm losing my mind. I done been there. So if that's you feeling like you alone, baby, you strolled up on the right page, because over here you ain't by yourself. We done been through it all. And if I ain't touching something that done might have happened in your relationship with the narcissist, baby, I'm sure some of my subscribers on here have stories and things on their pages that could possibly help you too or whatever. But it's a whole world of narcissism out here, and they still walking around this earth right now. So we got to open our eyes, y'all, so we don't run into, so that way, because we will run into them. There's no way we're not going to run into them, because narcissists ain't only your partners. Narcissists could be at your job. They could be your friends. They could be your family members. They could be your lover. They could be anti-body. But once you're open and woke to the different signs and all that good stuff that you need to see to pinpoint them out, so that way they don't get the best of you, get any supply from you that ain't meant for them, go and take it. So dig on down in that hole, that narcissistic hole. If you feel like you got one in your life, take that dive. That's all I can say. Take that dive, baby, and go on and start falling in love with yourself, because there ain't nowhere else to go with a narcissist. All they gonna do is take, drain, and leave you high and dry once they feel like, okay, I done sucked all of everything out of this person that I need. Now I'm done. They ain't got nothing else for me. So I'm finna throw them to the curb, and I'm finna bounce to the new supply. We ain't finna let them throw us to the side no more. We're not gonna let them put us up on the shelf so that way they can pull us down and play with us whenever they're ready to. No more for that. Toys are for kids. We ain't nobody kids. We are loving human beings who deserve to be loved back on the same way that we're giving our love out. Unselfishly, and not with these intentional games and things like that. That's the same thing we need back in return. And so that's what we doing. That's what I'm doing. So for a whole year, I've been learning to fall in love with Shalissa. Find out what it is Shalissa likes, what Shalissa don't like, what she's, all of this stuff. I'm taking that leap. And since I've left the narcissist alone and went no contact, I don't have no words with them. I don't have no affiliations with their family or their friends or anything like that. They don't contact me. I don't contact them. I'm good. I'm over here gardening. I'm singing. I'm doing whatever it is that make me feel good. And while I'm doing that, I'm actually helping other people. And so it's a win-win situation over here. So I'm good. I'd rather keep this peace that I got now than to go back to the narcissist and be unhappy, sitting here stressed out, waiting on the next time he might discard me, or wondering when he gonna flip out, or just wake up out of the blue and just don't love me no more. Not that they loved us for real anyway, but you know, all of those things that you go through with the narcissist. I'm so glad that I don't have to wake up and deal with that stuff no more. So I'd rather keep this peaceful life that I got than to deal with another narcissist. And so I love y'all. Have a great day. Grow something. Fall in love with yourself, because that is the most important thing that you can do. And grow something because, baby, I don't know what this world got going on, but they got something going on, and it's messing with our food and playing with our money, and we don't need none of that. So stay prayed up. Fall in love with yourself. Grow something. And remember, I love you. Have a great night. Bye.